Hello everybody, welcome back to another video, the second with voice commentary. I hope you enjoyed the first one. If you haven't seen it, please go to my homepage, check it out. It was just basic, it was spider gameplay. If you don't know what that is, it's a game made actually by the same people who made this game, Rainbow Friends. So just go check it out. Just kind of did it to see if my voice narration would work, and it did, so here we are. Anyways, yes, so today I'm giving a complete guide and tutorial on Rainbow Friends Chapter 1. Um, so this guide is really going to be cut into 5 parts. It's going to be one for each of the 4 monsters, so blue, green, orange, and purple, and then the last section, general tips. And I'll get into general tips at the end of the video. It's going to be at the end of the video, but it's basically just anything that I think is helpful with the game that doesn't directly apply to a specific monster. Right, so the first monster we're going to talk about is Bluey! Dora. Sorry, those aren't the same TV show, are they? Yes, so Blue, he's probably the simplest monster to understand and the easiest to survive. He appears on night 1. He is there for all the nights. He's the only one there on night 1, however. And he has one actually he has a lot of weaknesses, but his main one is the box. Yes, the box. So how it works is, obviously you have your box. You're given the game gives you a box. If you put it on and he does not see you put it on, you could just walk, like you can literally walk through him and he won't get you because he doesn't suspect walking boxes for some reason. I don't know why. I don't think the Rainbow Friends are the brightest. Anyways, I'll demonstrate that to you right now. But if he sees you without your box on, he will come running after you. What do you do if he comes running after you? Generally, I would say for any of the monsters, just run in the opposite direction. But if you go around a corner and put it on where he can't see you, oh, there he is. Anyways, if you go around a corner and put it on where he can't see you,
Bruh.
yeah, he's blind. Anyways, so if you go around a corner and you put it on where he can't see you, you're safe as well. But if he sees you, if you put it on your box and he sees you put it on, he'll still come after you. So if he's already chasing you and you're in his direct line of sight, don't try putting on the box, because that's just gonna make you slower, and there's much higher chance you're gonna get killed. If he sees you run, the player is much faster than him, so you can outrun him. So the box isn't actually even necessary. Something Blue does like to do is team up with other monsters, and I'll talk about that more when we get to the other monsters. But he does like to, he's not very good alone. He's more effective with other monsters with him. One in particular, and his category is next, and his name starts with a G and ends with a Reen. Yeah, so I'll talk about their little scheming up more, but Blue and Green are much dangerous together than either one of them are alone. And to be honest, it's kind of the same with all the monsters in Rainbow Friends, but Blue and Green are probably the most notable, especially since they come out the earliest. They're here for the most nights. Yeah, alright, so here he is. Obviously, see, I can outrun him. Come here, bro. Like, I'm really going backwards. I can outrun him. So he's very slow. And let me see if I can just, come on. Keep your eyes on me. You'll notice, let me just get far enough away so I can do this. If I put my box on, there's an exclamation point. That means he sees you put it on if there's an exclamation point. So basically, you're fried. I'm like, oh no, he's chasing me. If I go behind this door and put it on, it's gonna keep coming, but I'm okay. He can't see me. And as you know, like I'm fine. He can't see me whatsoever. So yes, box definitely Blue's biggest weakness. Yeah, so that is pretty much everything you need to know about Blue just when he's alone. Now we'll get to the second monster and the kind of teaming up I mentioned between Blue and Green. Second monster obviously is Green. So Green appears on the second night. He has there's 2 traits that uniquely identify him. 1, he's the slowest monster in the game, and 2, he is blind. So you can walk in his line of sight. Actually, he doesn't have one, so you can walk right in front of him, and he won't chase you. But he also has something else that's very dangerous about him that makes it kind of hard to survive him. He does not care about the box. If you can walk into him with your box on, he'll still kill you, unlike blue. So the box just doesn't help with green. The way green moves, he walks around and then he stops and camps at intersections. So like hallways, just areas with high player traffic. So kind of annoying, but there is sort of a, I call it a mechanic that makes him, you can pass through him. Not through him, but by him. You can bypass him. So yeah, I'll explain a little bit more about that when I actually see green. Now the whole teaming up I was talking about between blue and green is very basic. They just like to sandwich you, just one on one side, one on the other. So very basic stuff. Just try not to let that happen. Sometimes it can be unavoidable, and your best shot would just be going for blue, because I mentioned you can bypass green, but you can't do that when he's walking. You can only bypass him when he's camping. So yeah, your best bet would just be trying to, I guess, juke blue, but definitely not easy. Okay, here we go. This, my friends, is green. Lucky for us, blue's not around right now, so I should be able to get some quality time with my boy green here. But yes, so he's blind, as you can see. I'm in front of him. He's not chasing after me. And this is the camping I was talking about. So you see he's at an intersection with the 3 ways. I know that's not really a way, but you could go back there. Green is very slow. You can run faster than him. You can't be faster than him with the box on, so if you have your box on, he will catch you. But this is the mechanic I was talking about, the sweeper arm and the gateway arm. So as you can see, he has one arm up and one arm down. The one arm up is the gateway arm. That's the one you can go under. You can, at its peak height, you can walk under it, but usually you have to crouch under it. I would recommend crouching just to be safe, because if you're going to walk under it, you have to have pretty good timing. So it's just like high chance for a mistake, and obviously that mistake is fatal every time, so I wouldn't risk it. But if you want a time crunch for some reason, you could. The one arm that's down is the sweeper arm, so it's basically, it's his range, it's his attack range. You can die by either arm, but the sweeper arm is, I think, the more dangerous one. It just goes back and forth, so it basically catches you off guard. Anyways, he's going to put this arm up now, and as you can see, it's peak height. I can walk under it. You could also crouch under it. I don't think it's possible to box under it, just because of how quickly he switches arms. But yeah, so I think that's everything you need to know about green. And again, just another example, he's at an intersection, high player traffic area. Just another example of that. Okay, yes. Another thing I should probably mention just about green is while he's walking, you can't pass by him. I know I already said that, but the reason is his gateway arm doesn't really change while he's walking that much, and it's always too close to the wall, so you can never pass, or like just basically never try to pass him while he's walking. He will kill you. Okay, yes, so the next monster I would like to talk about is Orange. Orange comes out on Night 3. Night 3 is unique because it introduces 2 new monsters, Orange and Purple. I'll talk about Purple next. But Orange and Purple are both much different from Blue and Green, and Orange is actually the only monster that's not constantly fatal. He attacks in periods, but these periods are like rapid attack, and they're very high fatality rate, just generally. High fatality rate. So Orange, something to note, the box does work on him, same as Blue. If he sees you put it on, you're cooked. If you don't have it on, you're cooked. But if you have it on, he doesn't see you put it on, you're fine. Orange, like Blue, does like to team up with Green. Not necessarily sandwich you, but he will. It's just extremely inconvenient and sometimes unsurvivable. So the way Orange works is most of the round he's sleeping up in his cave, and occasionally when he's hungry, he'll come down and attack, and he'll go in a loop. He'll attack, he'll run in a circle around the map. His path is highlighted by like a yellow trail of blazing fire. Oh, another thing, you can, two more things actually. One, he's the first, I think, only monster in Chapter 1 that is faster than the player. So outrunning him is not an option. You have to be very strategic. There's no room for error whatsoever. Also, another thing is if you go to his cave and you pull the food lever, you can feed him, and feeding him won't keep him out all night, but it'll keep him away in his cave for longer. But the catch is, players can only each feed him once a night. So I cannot feed him twice in one night. I could feed him once on night 3 and once on night 4, but I can't feed him twice on night 3. But like individual players can. Like if I had my friend Bob on with me, I could feed him once and Bob could feed him once. Now that alarm is the sound of orange, and I'm gonna try and get his path in view for you guys here. That orange blazing trail, that goes all around the map. That's Orange's path. He should be running through any minute. You'll see just how fast he is. Yep, there he goes. So he does take the same path every single time he runs, so it doesn't change. So if you know the map well, you can predict him. But the trail like doesn't show where he's been and where he hasn't. Like the trail doesn't disappear behind him. So there's no way of telling. If you see a piece of the trail, there's no way of telling if he's already been there or not, unless you've seen him do it, or unless you're just crazy good at guesstimating stuff. You can like, if you learn the route, you can kind of be like, oh, it's been this long since the alarm went off, so he's probably about here. That's pretty hard to do. Even I can't do that, but to be honest, I've never really tried, never really paid that much attention. So it's I think it's probably doable, but difficult, I'd say. That's one of the parts where having experience like playing Rainbow Friends a lot really comes in handy. And last but in fact not least is purple. Purple, like orange, appears on night 3, and he is the only monster that he won't come chasing after you. Those footstep sounds in the vents, that's purple walking around. So yes, basically purple, he only camps at these vent spots. You can see him in the ground. They're basically wet spots on the floor with a footprint path through it. If purple is at that vent, oh, there he is. So this is how you can tell purple's at a vent or not. I'm just gonna go under here. I'll explain about these hiding spots later. You can tell if purple's at a vent or not if he's with those big eyes and his purple arms. And wow, okay, he was at that one for a short amount of time. But basically how it works is if he's here at a vent and you step on these wet parts, you're cooked. Now you're wondering, well, Jet, you just stepped on one of those parts. How are you not dead? It's because he's not at his vent. If he's not at this vent, I can walk anywhere I want. But if he's at this vent, to get by, I have to take the footstep path. So if he was at this vent, I would be fine right now. Yes, an important thing. The box doesn't work on him, so if you have your box on, it doesn't make a difference. He'll still kill you. So yeah, just basically pay attention. Purple likes to catch you off guard. Alright, start of general tips. First one, night 4, last night, is there's no new monsters. It's just basically the same thing, but in the dark. So no new monsters, nothing new that you have to learn, just everything you've been doing, but in the dark. And actually, the next tip will show you how to make it not so dark. Next general tip, if you go to your settings, high quality flashlight defaults to yes, so it'll be on yes when you start. I'll show you what it looks like if you have it on, but you always want to turn it off. So high quality flashlight makes the flashlight brighter. Now I know you're like, well, what the heck, Jet? Well, obviously you want your flashlight to be brighter, so high quality flashlight looks like this. You can see flashlight definitely helps. You can only see in front of you though. If you turn it off, turning it off basically makes the flashlight weaker, but in exchange it makes the rest of the room brighter. So if you turn it off, this is what it looks like. Yeah. You can see everywhere now. This flashlight is doing literally nothing. It's just this beam of light. So flashlight super weak, but it's as if the lights are on. You know what I'm saying? Also, you should not have trouble spotting the objectives, because assuming you have high quality flashlight off, you should not have any trouble spotting it. But if for whatever reason it's still dark, the objectives come with this little thing around them. Also, just look how bright this room is. Like, this is crazy. This is like the lights are out. Oh yeah, also just one more thing. I know this probably should have gone in the orange section, but the lever is up in Orange's cave right by where he sleeps. So you're always going to want to time it well, because if he wakes up when you're like in his room to feed him, you're grilled because he's super fast and he's right there. Also, another thing I should talk about, hiding spots. Now, I know you're like, well, I have the box, I can hide. Yes, the box is great, but these hiding spots are crazy. So you see what they'll do, they are come in the form of lockers or crouch spots. So if they're lockers like this, you just walk in and you'll be in there. You just come out whenever you're ready. Most lockers don't look like that though. That one's just kind of decorated, I guess, just because we're in this section. So what lockers and hiding spots do is they protect you from all monsters. And as I mentioned, they come in the form of lockers or crouch spots, most of which are tables like this. As you can see, Green's sweeper arm is hitting me, but since I'm under the table, I'm safe. Like, Orange is going to come running through any second. He won't see me. Blue won't see me if he came through here. So it's literally just protects you from everything. Alright, the last section, this is kind of like a boss fight. This is the party. So, yeah, just letting you guys know, it doesn't end after night 4. There's still a party afterwards. But to be honest, the party is way easier than all the nights. Yes, just first things first about the party. You can take your ticket and put it in here and you'll get a hat. The hat, it's purely aesthetic. It doesn't give you any benefits like speed boost or anything. So whichever monster you get on your hat, it's either going to be blue, orange, or green. Doesn't matter. It's just for fun. I would recommend getting one because they look sick. First things first about the Surprise Spiral, there's 3 levels. First level is the balloon, I don't know what to call this, I guess the minefield, the balloon minefield. Pop a balloon, Blue's gonna come after you. He's the same speed, so you can still outrun him, but you might notice, oh golly, I don't have my box. What do if I pop a balloon? Well, if you pop a balloon, oh no, I popped a balloon, he's coming after me. As you can see, if I literally just, I'm going to first person for this, if I run all the way back here into the corner, I am completely safe. Like, yeah, he literally just can't get me. And it works the same on the other side. Oh golly, I popped a balloon. Whatever will I do? Yep, you just come up here, all the way up here. And he won't even chase you up here because you can actually lose sight of him around this corner. That's pretty funny. So, yep, once you pass through there, you've done the minefield. Let this balloon drop and pop on the fork. Balloon's going to start chasing you. Just come in here. And second is the block puzzle. This is probably the easiest of them all. This one you have unlimited time, and it's super easy. So you just literally just got to move all the blocks out of the way and get the plank onto the floor. Then blue will break through the door, and you come to the last thing, the vent maze. There's this. Don't fall there, or else purple will kill you. You just have to crouch under these boards. This second red light is a red herring. Literally, it's dead end. You just gotta come out here and duck under here, and you've beaten the game. You actually don't even have to duck under here. You could still be in here. But yeah, just look at how much extra time. Look at how much time we have on blue. He's just now coming around the last corner. So yeah, it's very easy. Once you've done all that, you've beaten the game. Hey guys, it's me again. This is just a few things that I thought would be important to mention that I couldn't fit into that little tutorial round I played for you guys. First things first, timers. Each night there's no timers, so you don't have to complete the night in a limited amount of time. You have unlimited time for each night, but there are time limits on the items, so you can only hold the items for so long. I don't know what the exact limit is, but it's pretty generous. So that shouldn't really be a huge issue, but be aware that don't hold on to stuff for too long. And also, speaking of item limits, you can only hold a maximum of 10 items at a time, so just don't try to pick up any more than that. The other thing I want to mention, spawn points. Purple always starts at a random vent, I believe. Orange always starts in his cave, and blue and green start in that little dungeon area thingy at the bottom of the map. One last thing, highlighting. If you take too long to like find an objective, it will be highlighted for you at a certain point. So it's highlighted blue and you can see it through all the walls. It's just really helpful. But yeah, so just those were just a couple things I wanted to mention that I could not fit in Thank you guys for watching. I hope this video was helpful. If I missed anything, please let me know down in the comments below. I would like to know if I forgot anything or just missed anything, or if you guys have like personal strategies of your own that you'd like to use. Please just let me know so I can let everyone else know, and you'll be a hero because you'll give the community of Rainbow Friends an amazing strategy to survive. Anyways, yes, if you guys like this, thought it was helpful, if this video gets enough attention, I will do one for chapter 2. Please let me know down in the comments below if you want me to do one for chapter 2, and also just any other games on Roblox that you want me to do tutorials for. Just let me know and I will get straight to work on them. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, subscribe, and have a nice day. Bye.